Pompeii, one of the more memorable and frightening chapters in the ongoing drama we call civilization.
So this is the Stabia Baths, and this is definitely one of the pools you can see.
In the ancient city of Pompeii, buried for centuries under volcanic ash, scientists have made shocking discoveries that are rewriting history books. You might have heard about this place, where people lived their lives nearly 2,000 years ago, frozen in time by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius.
The child is emphasizing what is important, and so that's why the head is the main focus.
But what scientists found recently has challenged everything we believed about this lost city. These unexpected findings are sending shockwaves through the archaeological community as they raise fundamental questions about the lives of the people in Pompeii and the events that unfolded during that fateful moment in time. Join us as we explore how scientists discover shocking new details in Pompeii that change everything. Unveiling Pompeii's true end. Mount Vesuvius, nestled near the beautiful Bay of Naples in Italy, held a secret that eluded the people of Pompeii, the notion that it was not just a mountain but a dormant volcano. For ages it slumbered, masking its potential cataclysmic fury, while the inhabitants, lulled into a sense of safety, thrived in its shadow. The infamous eruption, often chronicled to have occurred on August 24, 79 AD, has long been the accepted narrative. However, recent inquiries into historical accounts have sparked debates, offering a re-evaluation of this catastrophic event. Pliny the Younger, through his first-hand narration, initially anchored this date in history, yet emerging evidence now challenges this traditional timeline. Archaeological excavations unveiled shocking clues shrouded in time's embrace. Preserved remnants of foodstuffs and attires hint at a different season, contradicting the notion of a late August disaster. Remarkably, Pompeii's ruins divulge traces of autumnal fruits in their prime, pointing towards a timeline perhaps in October or November. The garments discovered, substantial and protective, defy the expected attire for the region's scorching August climate. Moreover, a telling inscription found amidst the city's renovation works, marked with a mid-October date, paints a vivid picture of an active Pompeii mere days before the cataclysm. This revelation opens a trove of questions and possibilities. Did the eruption strike later than originally believed? Was Pompeii bustling with life and renewal right up to the brink of devastation? The veil of time continues to shroud parts of Pompeii's tale. As scholars delve deeper, the focus shifts beyond just the date of the calamity. It unveils an uncharted realm, offering glimpses into the city's ordinary yet extraordinary moments, concealed for centuries beneath layers of ash and history. The ancient laundry elixir of Pompeii's Romans. The Romans in Pompeii had intriguing methods for everyday tasks like laundry. Amidst their love for dining out, they also frequented public laundromats, one of which stands as a 2,000-year-old testament to their hygiene practices. This ancient laundry underwent a massive restoration project costing a staggering 105 million euros, aimed at preserving this historical site. Within these laundromats were sizable tubs, stone basins, and stands where individuals would wash, dye, and even iron their clothes. But here's an astonishing revelation. The Romans utilized urine as a cleaning agent for their laundry. Yes, urine, prized for its ammonia content, was a valuable natural resource in ancient Rome. Ammonia, present in urine, serves as an exceptional cleaning compound, adept at removing stains and dirt from clothing. Given the absence of modern soaps and detergents, urine was systematically collected from public urinals or directly from households. This collected urine was then utilized in public laundromats. The laundering process involved soaking soiled garments in large vats containing water mixed with urine. The ammonia within the urine effectively broke down grease and dirt, ensuring thorough cleaning of the fabric. While this method may seem unconventional, it was a testament to the resourcefulness of ancient societies in utilizing what was available to maintain cleanliness. Fortunately, in contemporary times, we have easy access to soap, bleach, and detergent, rendering the utilization of urine in laundry a historical relic rather than a necessity. Unveiling Pompeii's remarkable dental health. It's quite surprising, even a bit bizarre, to learn that the ancient Romans in Pompeii seemed to boast near-perfect dental health. Recent research has revealed an unexpected finding. The majority of Pompeii's inhabitants had remarkably well-maintained teeth, contrary to the anticipated dental issues prevalent in antiquity. The preservation of Pompeii under layers of ash from Mount Vesuvius has provided an extraordinary opportunity for scientists to delve into the lives of its people, including aspects of their health. Advanced imaging techniques and dental examinations conducted on the remains have shown an absence of cavities and gum disease commonly seen in modern populations. So, why did the Pompeians have such exemplary dental health? Experts suggest several contributing factors. One key factor lies in their diet. Unlike today's diets, which often include high levels of sugar and processed foods, the ancient Pompeian diet was primarily composed of fruits, vegetables, and grains, with limited sugar intake. This dietary pattern significantly reduced the likelihood of tooth decay among the populace. Moreover, the volcanic nature of the region played a pivotal role. The air in Pompeii contained elevated levels of fluoride, a natural compound known to strengthen tooth enamel and prevent decay. This fluoride may have been present in the drinking water and the foods they consumed, contributing further to their robust dental health. This environmental factor, stemming from the emissions of fluoride-rich Mount Vesuvius, likely bolstered the dental health observed in the remains of Pompeii's inhabitants. It's an intriguing case where nature's geological processes inadvertently supported the dental well-being of an ancient civilization, despite the cataclysmic eruption that ultimately led to the city's demise. Nature indeed works in mysterious ways, offering both benefits and challenges in unexpected ways. Decoding Pompeii's Villa of the Mysteries. The Villa of the Mysteries stands out as one of Pompeii's remarkably well-preserved estates, situated on the outskirts of the main city. Its claim to fame rests upon the elaborate frescoes within, considered among the finest and most intricately conserved from the Roman era. What distinguishes this villa is its expansive fresco, adorning an entire room, presenting a sequence of scenes that have intrigued historians and archaeologists for years. This vividly detailed artwork is believed to depict the initiation rites of a mysterious cult, possibly dedicated to Dionysus, the god associated with wine and fertility. The fresco portrays a compelling array of emotions and actions, ranging from dancing to ritualistic flogging, prompting ongoing debates about its precise purpose and symbolism. Scholars grapple with differing interpretations. Some propose that the room served as a space for initiating women into the Dionysian mysteries, where select rituals and knowledge were shared among a privileged few. Others view the scenes as symbolic representations, possibly signifying life's stages from birth to marriage, or even as metaphors for psychological and spiritual transformations. The ambiguity surrounding the room's function and the fresco's meaning continues to fuel scholarly discourse, contributing to the mystery that lends its name to the villa. However, what remains evident is the testament to the opulent lifestyle of the Romans, vividly showcased throughout the entire villa. Its intricate frescoes offer a window into the lavishness and cultural depth of ancient Roman society, providing a glimpse into their beliefs, rituals, and societal structures. Pompeii's lost world in Pliny's letters. Much of our understanding of the catastrophic eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD and its impact on Pompeii stems from the vivid first-hand account penned by Pliny the Younger. Pliny the Elder, however, played an equally significant role during this calamity. As a distinguished scholar and military leader, he perished while valiantly attempting to rescue victims amidst the eruption. Pliny the Younger, though absent from Pompeii during the event, meticulously chronicled the unfolding tragedy in letters addressed to the historian Tacitus. His recollections painted a haunting picture of the events leading up to the eruption, ominous signs foretelling the catastrophe, notably a colossal and peculiar cloud billowing from the volcano. His writings vividly portrayed the ensuing chaos, the darkness shrouding the region as the ash cloud blotted out the sun, and the frantic efforts of the populace to escape or find refuge. Intriguingly, Pliny the Younger's descriptions extended to the aftermath, a desolate landscape where an entire ancient city lay buried under layers of ash and pumice. His attention to detail within these letters serves as a poignant window into the world of Pompeii before the cataclysm. However, it's important to note that Pliny's perspective, albeit rich and detailed, is just one facet of this catastrophic event. The synthesis of his writings and ongoing archaeological discoveries presents a multifaceted view of Pompeii's past. Through these combined narratives, we piece together the mosaic of a thriving city, frozen in time by the volcanic eruption, offering invaluable insights into the lives and culture of its inhabitants. The noble horses of Pompeii's buried villa. In 2018, archaeologists engaged in excavations just north of Pompeii made a remarkable discovery, an exceptionally well-preserved villa that housed not just one, but possibly up to 3 intact horses. The revelation unfolded as they delved into the villa's stable, uncovering equine remains, with at least one horse adorned in a military-style harness crafted from a combination of iron and bronze. The distinctiveness of the horse in question went beyond its well-preserved state. Standing at around 150 centimeters at the withers, it was considered large for its time. This size hinted at the existence of highly selected individuals in the Pompeii region during that era. The presence of a valuable harness near the animal's head further suggested its significance, possibly indicating that this particular horse belonged to the most noble category. The tragic aspect of this find lies in the fate of these horses, who likely served alongside their owners. Imagining their roles and responsibilities during that time, it becomes poignant to consider that these once valued animals met a tragic end during the eruption of Mount Vesuvius. Unlike contemporary times, where horse ownership is relatively common, the significance of owning and maintaining a horse in Pompeii highlighted the elite status of those who possessed such animals. These unfortunate horses were not the sole victims of the eruption. Fiorelli's legacy in Pompei's casts. The hauntingly vivid casts of Pompei's victims, visible to visitors from around the world today, offer a profound glimpse into the final moments of those who perished in the ancient city. Surprisingly, these casts aren't the actual remains of the victims themselves. Instead, they are stone impressions that continue to narrate the harrowing tale of the Pompeian tragedy more than a millennium after the catastrophe. The technique behind these casts was developed by Giuseppe Fiorelli in the late 1860s, long after Mount Vesuvius erupted in 79 AD. Following the eruption, the volcanic ash and pumice that blanketed Pompeii solidified around the bodies of the victims. As time passed, the bodies decayed, leaving hollow spaces in the hardened ash. Recognizing that these voids preserved the exact shapes of the deceased, Fiorelli pioneered a groundbreaking method. Liquid plaster was carefully poured into these cavities, and upon setting, the surrounding ash was delicately removed. The result? Detailed casts emerged, portraying not just the positions, but also the expressions and clothing of the victims in their final moments. This innovative approach enabled researchers to capture poignant and tangible connections to the ancient tragedy. The casts provide a chillingly real depiction of the people caught in the disaster, frozen in time by the catastrophic events. Without Fiorelli's method, we would have been deprived of this intimate and evocative remembrance of the victims, devoid of the expressions and circumstances that provide a visceral link to that fateful day in Pompeii's history. Pompeii's mystical sanctuary. One of Pompeii's most astounding discoveries is the remarkably preserved ancient shrine known as a lararium. These shrines were dedicated to the household deities, believed to safeguard Roman homes. The particular lararium found was akin to a hidden garden, exquisitely conserved and adorned with intricate frescoes that depicted an array of scenes and figures. The frescoes within this well-preserved shrine are breathtaking in their detail and vibrancy, especially considering their age. They portray a fascinating array of images, including snakes, a peacock, golden beasts engaged in combat with a black wild boar, birds, a well, a tub, and a figure that appears to be a hybrid, part man and part dog, potentially inspired by the Egyptian god Anubis. These depictions contribute to an almost mystical ambiance within the space, particularly with the backdrop of blood-red hues. Amidst these captivating frescoes, the shrine's altar is adorned with symbolic elements, notably eggs, a representation of fertility. Archaeologists have discovered charred remnants near the altar, likely remnants of food offerings such as eggs, figs, or nuts, dedicated to fertility deities. Paintings of Roman household gods surrounding the altar further underscore the religious importance of this sacred space. In the face of impending disaster, it's conceivable that some individuals might have sought solace in their faith within this place of worship. As the ash and destruction enveloped Pompeii, it's possible that this sacred sanctuary remained a focal point for those seeking a connection to their beliefs in their final moments. The 36-week-old fetus skeleton. During previous excavations near Pompeii, the remarkable discovery of a 36-week-old fetus skeleton came to light. Initially, a small bone, identified as belonging to a pelvis, hinted at the presence of a full-term fetus or an extremely young newborn. Subsequent explorations concentrated on the abdominal areas of female skeletons, leading to a momentous revelation. Among the findings emerged the remains of a young adult female, potentially draped in fabric or lying atop it. Unveiled alongside her were artifacts such as an oil lamp and coins, enhancing the context of her existence. Most notably, her remains cradled the skeleton of a 36-week-old fetus, an extraordinary instance of preservation. The level of preservation observed in the fetal bones was exceptional. Even tiny anatomical details, such as structures from the hands and feet, remained intact. This exceptional preservation greatly contributes to our comprehension of this significant archaeological discovery. The legacy of Pompeii's guard dog caste. Many individuals often express that nothing tugs at their heartstrings more in a movie than witnessing harm befall an animal. It seems that a human protagonist facing peril can be eclipsed by the profound impact of an animal companion's misfortune. This sentiment is poignantly captured in the story of a dog caste found in Pompeii, a touching historical artifact that continues to resonate with many. Discovered on November 20, 1874, this canine companion served as a guard dog, tethered to a post in the house of Marcus Bonus Primus. Unearthed in the atrium, an area designed to collect rainwater, the dog's cast revealed a collar around its neck, signifying its confinement and inability to escape when the volcanic eruption unfolded. The emotional weight of the narrative intensifies for pet owners who can empathize with the profound bond between animals and their human caregivers. As ash began to descend, filling the atrium and entombing the space, the dog faced a tragic fate. Unable to break free, it succumbed to suffocation, essentially being buried alive. Contemplating the suffering this loyal companion endured before its passing is undoubtedly heart-wrenching. Yet there is a solace in the thought that, freed from pain, this faithful canine now enjoys a peaceful afterlife. The Garden of the Fugitives. The Garden of the Fugitives in Pompeii remains a site of immense archaeological significance within the ancient city's Region 1, Insula 21. It encapsulates the aftermath of the catastrophic eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD, revealing the fate of 13 individuals in a particularly striking manner. Originally comprising 2 houses, this area later transitioned into a vegetable garden and vineyard. Situated adjacent to the expansive Palaestra and just inside the Nocera Gate, its historical importance is undeniable. Modern efforts have focused on recreating the garden's original essence to reflect its past form. In 1961, a pivotal discovery was made by Amedeo Maiuri, the Pompeii superintendent. Unveiling the fugitives, initially found in 3 distinct groups, marked a watershed moment in archaeological exploration. These individuals had perished, leaving behind hollow cavities that preserved their final postures. To commemorate these victims, the method of using plaster of Paris to fill these cavities was employed, resulting in detailed casts that vividly depict the forms of the deceased. Originally discovered in separate clusters, these casts are now arranged in a poignant procession, offering a somber glimpse into the frozen moments of their final agonies. Pompeii's unlucky man unmasked. The story of the man found in Pompeii, often dubbed the unluckiest individual due to his tragic demise, has intrigued scientists for years. Initially discovered buried beneath solidified lava, it was thought his head met a fatal end beneath a colossal boulder, a testament to being at the wrong place at the wrong time. The assumption of a crushed skull was a compelling narrative until recent revelations surfaced. Upon closer examination, scientists found his skull entirely intact upon removing the rock, contradicting the earlier belief of violent death by crushing. Analysis of the remains, including the upper chest, limbs, skull, and jaw, led to a reconsideration of the cause of death. The prevailing theory now points to asphyxiation triggered by the pyroclastic flow during the volcanic eruption. This finding reshapes our understanding of the tragedy. Instead of a crushing end, it appears the suffocating volcanic gases were the primary cause of demise for this unfortunate individual. His fate, while still tragic, now aligns more with the harrowing effects of the volcanic event rather than a direct impact from a massive boulder. Imagine being caught in a whirlwind of searing gases and ash, unable to breathe as the volcano unleashed its fury. It's a haunting image that sheds light on the unimaginable horrors faced by the victims of the Pompeii disaster. Pompeii's surrender to Vesuvius's unstoppable surge. On that catastrophic day in 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius rumbled to life with a terrifying eruption. It wasn't molten lava that wreaked immediate havoc, but a rapid and destructive pyroclastic surge, an unstoppable flow of searing gas and volcanic matter. In the face of this disaster, the people of Pompeii had scant moments to react or flee. The surge moved with astonishing speed, consuming Pompeii in a mere 15 minutes. The sheer ferocity and swiftness of this cataclysmic event were staggering. The searing heat of the pyroclastic material soared to around 300 degrees Celsius, sealing the fate of the city's inhabitants. Escape from this fiery onslaught was nearly impossible. The sheer intensity of the surge meant instant fatality for those it enveloped. Whether in homes, streets, or engaged in daily activities, everyone succumbed to the unrelenting force of nature. What remains haunting about the Pompeii tragedy is how the victims met their end. The scorching heat not only brought instant demise, but also remarkably preserved the bodies in their final moments. Uncovered remains revealed individuals frozen in poses that suggested they were taken entirely by surprise. Some were found sitting, others lying down, and a few captured mid-action. These striking positions offer a poignant glimpse into the last moments of those who perished. Stories within the plaster cast. The plaster cast of the embracing friends from Pompeii is an iconic discovery that has intrigued people worldwide. Found in the early 20th century, these figures depict two individuals in an eternal embrace, seemingly frozen in their last moments as the eruption of Mount Vesuvius sealed their fate. Initially believed to be a couple or two maidens, modern scientific advancements, such as DNA analysis and advanced scanning techniques, have provided new insights into these figures. Surprisingly, the revelation through DNA analysis concluded that both individuals were males, challenging the previously assumed romantic relationship. This discovery prompts us to rethink the nature of their bond. Were they brothers, friends, family members, or perhaps connected in another unique way? This revelation sheds light on the diverse relationships that existed in ancient societies, opening doors to reinterpreting history through a broader lens. The shocking image captured by the plaster cast immortalizes a moment of compassion, care, and the potential desperation felt by these two individuals as they faced a catastrophic volcanic eruption together. Their embrace, preserved in volcanic ash, transcends time, symbolizing human connection and solidarity in the face of adversity. Pompeii, often regarded as a time capsule, holds numerous such frozen memories that provide us with glimpses into ancient lives. As our scientific methods evolve and our understanding of history deepens, we unearth stories that would otherwise have been lost to time. Each discovery, like embracing friends, adds layers to our comprehension of the past, enriching our understanding of human relationships and experiences across different eras. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. Scientists discover shocking new details in Pompeii that change everything. This discovery of a seemingly impoverished man caught in the desperate throes of escape from pyroclastic flows paints a vivid picture of the city's tragic end. Contrary to popular belief, research proposes a chilling revelation. Many didn't succumb to asphyxiation, but rather to a lethal thermal shock, a swift dance with extreme heat. Was the ancient tragedy not about gasps for air, but a brutal embrace of scorching temperatures? Did these residents meet a swift end, spared the agony of prolonged suffering? This man, frozen in time, hints at an instantaneous departure, robbed of the torment of lingering demise. As we unravel Pompeii's secrets, the narrative takes a darker turn, rendering its past more tragic and pitiful than we dared imagine. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Pompeii's culinary delights at the Thermopolis. One of Pompeii's most captivating and remarkably well-preserved discoveries is the ancient equivalent of a snack bar, the Thermopolis. Think of it as akin to today's street food stalls or fast food counters, an integral part of Roman urban life, especially for those without private kitchens or too occupied to cook at home, a scenario quite relatable even in our modern lives. So what tantalizing treats were on the menu? Archaeologists uncovered remnants of snails, a staple in Roman cuisine. These mollusks were a sought-after delicacy, often prepared with an array of herbs and spices, offering both a flavorful and nutritious meal. Additionally, fish held a prominent place in their diet, showcasing the diversity of culinary offerings. And of course, there's bread, a universal favorite that transcends time. But what truly stands out about these stalls is their setup. Embedded within the counters were large jars known as dolia, intended for storing and serving hot food. This ingenious arrangement facilitated the swift provision of ready-to-eat meals to customers, resembling the efficiency of contemporary fast food outlets. Life in a middle-class home in ancient Pompeii. The recent excavation of a middle-class residence in Pompeii unveiled a compelling contrast in social hierarchies during that era. This discovery of 4 new rooms within a middle-class home showcased an assortment of everyday objects, starkly differing from the opulent artifacts typically associated with the lavish villas of Pompeii's affluent inhabitants. This excavation offers a glimpse into the snapshot of middle-class life, frozen in time by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in AD 79. Among the findings were ceramic dinnerware, decorative pieces, lamps, and more personal items such as an emptied trunk, a bed, and a crib-shaped terracotta perfume burner. These discoveries collectively portray a lifestyle that was comfortable yet modest, distinct from the extravagant opulence seen in the residences of the elite. This revelation sheds light on a segment of society in the Roman Empire comprising individuals who worked diligently for their daily sustenance while harboring ambitions of climbing the social ladder. The unearthed artifacts reflect this ambition, showcasing a range from basic, everyday tools to more valuable items crafted from bronze or glass. In many ways, this echoes aspects of contemporary society where a significant portion of the population works diligently, aspiring for social advancement and betterment. The pursuit of improving one's status and the parallel between necessities and aspirations for more prestigious items seem to resonate across time, bridging the gap between ancient times and our present-day ambitions and aspirations. The Stabian Baths. The Stabian Baths, an archaeological marvel unearthed in Pompeii, offer a glimpse into the grandeur of the ancient city before the devastating volcanic eruption. Among the 3 bath complexes in Pompeii, these baths stand as the oldest, believed to trace back to the 4th century BC. Their layout provides invaluable insights into Roman architectural prowess and underscores the societal importance accorded to communal bathing spaces. The Stabian Baths' intricate design featured various rooms equipped with distinct heating systems, showcasing the Romans' advanced understanding of temperature regulation. This thoughtful arrangement catered to different preferences, ensuring a diverse bathing experience for its visitors. Moreover, the lavishly adorned walls adorned with stunning frescos, intricate mosaics, and sculptures speak volumes about the Romans' appreciation for art and aesthetics. Imagine the serene ambiance, with people luxuriating in warm waters amidst these captivating artistic masterpieces. This discovery sheds light on the Romans' view of bathing not merely as a hygiene ritual, but as a social and communal activity. For them, these baths were akin to modern-day water parks, spaces not only for cleanliness but also for socializing, networking, and building connections. In contrast to contemporary norms, the idea of gathering at a bathhouse for conversations and leisure might seem unusual, yet it exemplifies the cultural norms of ancient Roman society.
So this is the Stabia Baths, and this is definitely one of the pools. You can see
Pompeiis Graffiti and Human Narratives. Pompeii, the ancient city frozen in time by a volcanic eruption, has unveiled a lesser-known yet profoundly human aspect of its history through the discovery of graffiti etched into its walls. These inscriptions offer a raw and intimate glimpse into the daily lives and inner thoughts of people who lived nearly 2 millennia ago, revealing surprising parallels between ancient expressions and our modern sensibilities. What's remarkable about this ancient graffiti is its striking resemblance to present-day sentiments, showcasing that the essence of human emotions and thoughts has remained largely unchanged over time. Spanning a spectrum from profound reflections to mundane declarations, the graffiti encompasses love notes, political endorsements, event promotions, and simple affirmations of existence. It mirrors the uninhibited sharing of thoughts akin to our contemporary use of social media platforms. Among the scribblings, some unveil personal anecdotes, like 2 friends immortalizing their bond in a bar, or the political critique regarding poisonous food attributed to the Emperor Nero's finance officer. Love remains a timeless theme, with messages expressing affection or heartbreak. These inscriptions functioned as a precursor to modern reviews, with opinions on where to eat or drink, like the humorous comparison of bread in Pompeii versus superior drinks elsewhere. One charming note, "If anyone does not believe in Venus, they should look at my girlfriend," illustrates both humor and devotion.
The child is emphasizing what is important, and so that's why the head is the main focus.
Pompeiis Ancient flatbread frescoes. Let's shift gears to something more delightful: bread. Recent discoveries shed light on the culinary habits of the people of Pompeii, revealing a fondness for food procured from street vendors. Pompeii, renowned as a vibrant Roman city, boasted a sophisticated lifestyle and a rich culinary fabric, beautifully preserved through its archaeological remnants. Imagine strolling through the bustling streets of Pompeii, where the air was perfumed with tantalizing food aromas. This was an everyday reality, evidenced by the intricate bread frescos discovered among the ruins. These artworks vividly portrayed the ancient Roman bread-making process, from kneading the dough to the final baking stages. Among these discoveries were captivating frescoes depicting a type of flatbread reminiscent of a modern-day pizza. However, upon closer examination, experts noted differences. Contrary to initial assumptions, this circular flatbread featured fruits and nuts, but lacked pizza's distinctive cheese and tomato toppings. So, while the resemblance might spark thoughts of pizza, this ancient creation was something altogether unique. It's no surprise that the people of Pompeii cherished bread, and even a precursor to what we recognize as pizza today. After all, who doesn't love bread? While it might not be the birthplace of pizza as we know it, Pompeii's culinary legacy showcases a fascinating early version of flatbread, offering a delightful peek into ancient gastronomy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.